Welcome to the 2021 Breedlove Winter Show pre-game event, a virtual VIP experience broadcast live January 11th and 12th. Historically, Gear Geeks circle mid-January on their calendars in anticipation of the planet's largest gear show. As you've probably guessed, this year's trade exhibitions and events are going to be digital. Leading up to our attendance at the virtual NAMM show, January 21st through the 24th, Breedlove is kicking. Welcome to the 2021 Breedlove Winter Show pre-game event, a virtual VIP experience broadcast live January 11th and 12th. Historically, Gear Geeks circle mid-January on their calendars in anticipation of the planet's largest gear show. As you've probably guessed, this year's trade exhibitions and events are going to be digital. Leading up to our attendance at the virtual NAMM show, January 21st through the 24th, Breedlove is kicking off an exclusive VIP Winter Show pregame event, and you are invited. Join us for new guitar sneak peeks, special factory tours, and live interactive conversations with Breedlove designers and builders. If you love guitars, circle two incredible events on your calendar this new year: the digital Winter NAMM show and Breedlove's exclusive 2-day pregame event. We invite you to be our special guest at both. See you soon. Hi everybody, we are here live at the 2021 Winter NAMM Show pre-game event. We're behind the scenes here at the Custom Design Center with Angela Christensen and Luke Basil playing guitar. We're going to walk through a whole bunch of new product for the new year. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's dig into it. Okay. Ange, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at right now.
Okay, well, welcome everybody. We are going to talk today about our new products that we're just unveiling for the new year. So we're going to walk through our updated Premier series coming out of our factory here in Bend, Oregon. And we'll dive into some limited runs that we have within the Premier series, as well as our Oregon Myrtle Wood platform. And we have a special unveiling of a 30th Anniversary Northwest and some other special guitars back here. So let's dive into the Premier series.
Yeah, let's check out what we have. So
cool.
This is the, look at the top on this. What is the wood on this one, Ange?
So you're looking at a Premier Concert with a redwood top. This has an edge burst finish. And what's new for this year, we've updated the aesthetics with the rosette. We have a spalted maple rosette.
Beautiful.
And a new inlay design, our interlocking diamond with a little spalted maple fill at the 12th fret there.
Beautiful. Let's hear how that thing sounds. Cool. Just a stunning guitar. So folks, we're going to rip through a whole bunch of great looking guitars. These are the new Premier series. So Ange, tell us a little bit about these guitars in terms of the different wood types.
Sure, I'd love to. So with our Premier series, it's all about tone in this series coming out of our factory here in Bend. And we're showcasing all three of our body shapes, the Concerto, the Concert, and the Concertina, all in a soft cutaway, where the tried and true East Indian rosewood tone is going to be showcased in three different pairings. So we have our Adirondack spruce with a beautiful burnt amber top finish. We also offer all three in the Sitka spruce with a burnt amber top finish as well. And then as Luke was playing for us, we offer them with a redwood top that has the edge burst finish.
So what is that redwood? What's that really ideal for? If you're selecting that as your tone wood for that sound and that tone, what is that? What is that characteristic of the sound?
Well, with the redwood, it has a really warm sound. It's very responsive and tends to have just really nice sustain and build some really nice harmonics.
Sorry, folks, we lost our feed there. Okay, they can see on this camera.
Okay. So the redwood typically lends best with fingerstyle playing, as you could hear with Luke. So in the concert and the concertina, those respond really well to a lighter touch, more of the fingerstyle play. Offering it with the concerto body, the larger body, it will take a little more drive and not muddy out under you, but really tends to work best with that lighter play fingerstyle.
So we just heard this guitar. What do you want to play next?
Why don't we get into a Sitka so we can hear a little more versatile? How about the concertina?
Sure.
This is our 12 fret to body design. So similar to a parlor in the feel. And maybe Luke, you can describe the difference putting that in your hands versus the concert.
Yeah, so a little smaller body shape here, body size, 12th fret to body. Still feels really, really comfortable. Doesn't feel too small. Still feels like a very serious guitar. Great sound, great look.
Now, Luke, you're a performer and you play out live when you can.
Yes.
You do a lot of singer-songwriting stuff. You're also an engineer. You work in the studio. What is this guitar really useful for, let's say, in like a studio application?
Yeah, I actually just did a bunch of recording with these concertinas, and I gotta say I used it for everything. I mean, maybe they lean a little more towards the finger style, which I do a lot on them, but I'm not afraid to dig into these a bit more with the pick and do a bit of strumming. They still have a really good responsive low end, nice warm mid range, creamy highs. So they totally do it all. Probably my favorite to do on these is some finger style, but I'm not afraid to do some bigger strumming too.
Show us a little finger style, and then maybe transition into
Yeah.
a little bit of that heavy stuff. Just
Yeah.
So you can hear the difference. Lost it.
A little out of tune, but
Beautiful. So that's the concertina. That's the smaller of the body shapes. You started out with the concert over here. Let's hear that Adirondack. Let's hear that in a bigger body shape.
I will trade you.
sure.
So, Ange, tell us a little bit about this concerto.
So the concerto Luke has is the Adirondack spruce top with the burnt amber finish. And this is just your classic pairing of Addy and the East Indian rosewood. Our Concerto body we designed specifically to replace what was our Dreadnought at the time. So you're getting the big, bold sound. This is great for strumming, heavy strumming, a lot of projection. But with the Concerto, we get a little more build of the air inside the body chamber. And so we tend to get a little more lush sound than you typically would out of a Dreadnought.
Great.
So let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's great. So these are the new Premier models. These are new for 2021. We're here at the Winter Show, the pre-game event. We're going to go through a whole bunch of new models. These are the new Premier series. The next thing we're going to show you is something very near and dear to our hearts. It's myrtlewood. So if you want to learn more about myrtlewood, we're going to be talking a lot about tone during some of the different tone conversations we have over the next couple days. You can go to Breedlove. You can go to music.breedlovemusic.com to see a full schedule of events. And you'll see the tone of the talk we're going to have. We'll dig into it more. You can also check out our Winter Magazine. The Winter Magazine is on our website. It's also on that show.breedlovemusic.com. You can learn a lot about myrtlewood in our new Winter Magazine. But instead of just telling you to go read that stuff, let's grab a couple models and let's see what they look and sound like. So let's check out you want to check out the Blue Eyes?
Sure, let's do that. So with the Oregon Limiteds this year, we have some really fun finishes, you guys. So pretty fun to introduce. This is the Blue Eyes finish. This is a myrtlewood top, back end side set. This features the interlocking diamond inlay with some figured maple details here. So we have a figured maple rosette with the top purfling to really just stand out against that blue finish.
Beautiful guitar. That myrtlewood really receives color well.
It does. Yes.
Beautiful.
And this has a maple neck.
Nice. Let's see what that sounds like. Luke, you've played a lot of myrtlewood in the studio, and you've done a lot of work with it. What do you like about that tonewood as an engineer and as a player?
Yeah, myrtlewood just seems like a really true tonewood. I dig the response out of myrtlewood for sure. It's very true and clear. Um, it's bright, not too bright, nice and warm. Still a good amount of low end out of this guitar and out of that tonewood. And myrtlewood's got a great look too.
And speaking of looks, let's check out some of the other.
Absolutely.
Bits.
So we have, this is our white sand finish. This is going to be a limited run this year. It features some koa purfling with a tortoise rosette.
It's a wild looking guitar.
It is. It's a unique one. You want to flip it around?
Tell us about this one.
This is the Canyon Burst. This has a really beautiful, just golden hue with that crisp edge burst to it.
We lost that feed, so Ange, why don't you, do you want to show us some of these other?
Absolutely. Let me get into another limited run for us this year. Is going to be in the Premier Series. This is a special run that's going to showcase Brazilian rosewood.
Brazilian rosewood.
Yep. So, to step outside of the parameters in the Premier Series of using East Indian rosewood, we're going to feature Brazilian rosewood on this Concert soft cutaway. This has an Adirondack spruce top with our burnt amber finish. And the same appointments as the upgraded Premier Series here with our spalted maple rosette and the new inlay.
This is the holy grail of tonewood, so to speak.
Yes,
right?
it is.
This is Brazilian rosewood, the one and only.
This is the one and only.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
Very different, actually, from,
Yeah.
obviously very different from the myrtlewood, but you can actually hear a lot different bass response from the East Indian.
Really nice chocolatey low end.
Yeah, yeah.
So a big contrast between that Brazilian rosewood. What else do you have in that limited collection that's going to be a lot different, Angela?
Well, we did already hear the Concerto with the Adirondack spruce top, and I do have a limited run that is a natural finish. So I won't have you listen to that again. We'll show you a picture in a few. But I would like to show off a concert with a red cedar top with East Indian rosewood back and side. Again, that's a Premier Limited for this year.
That sounds beautiful. What's that, when you play that guitar, Luke, what does that feel like it's perfectly suited for?
This to me is a great blend of finger picking needs and strumming needs. Um, it's one of those guitars where I'm going to do both just as good as the other. One is just as good as the other. Um, strums really well. It's going to pick really well. I love the fit of the concert. I'm a big concert guy. My personal Breedloves are actually all concert bodies. Um, yeah, good strummer, good finger picker. It's got a nice response to it all.
That's great. And is there anything else you'd like to show us in that Premier Limited line, or do you want to move on to some other guitars?
Well, those are all the limiteds that we have in the line right now. I would like to, before we get off of some of these specials, I'd like to talk about a change right behind you. Maybe I can grab this guitar from you, Luke. In the back corner, I want to speak to a model that has been in the collection for a while, but we have made a change this year.
This is a beautiful guitar.
This is our Legacy Concert. And for those that are familiar with the model, we have been building it with a redwood top and a East Indian rosewood back and side. And this year we have changed that top wood to a sinker redwood. And boy, does it just pop with those aesthetics. The Celtic knot rosette and inlay. But I'd love to hear Luke play the upgraded sinker redwood top.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Folks, if you're just joining us, we're here live at the Bend, Oregon workshop, and we're with Breedlove. We are in the middle of our winter show, our pregame event. If you're just joining us, we just did a live tour of the Breedlove workshop as well. You can go to show.breedlovemusic.com, and you can actually watch that tour of the Breedlove workshop. When we did that tour, we actually saw one of our craftsmen, Aaron Adams, actually building this exact model. And then we saw this guitar at the end of the tour, and they were actually stringing it up and getting it finalized. So again, this is a beautiful new updated guitar for 2021. It's an older model, but it's updated with a new top, and it's just stunning. What would a guitar like that, Luke, if you were in the studio and you're working on a mix, where would that fit?
Really, you can make these guitars fit all over the place. For me, this guitar kind of has a nice tender sound about it. This is my first time actually playing this guitar right now, but I like the tender approach I'm hearing here. I might use this kind of as a nice, gentle finger picking layer in a mix. But if you want to dig in a little harder on any of these guitars, they're going to respond quite well to any of that.
I'm going to get in there closer and show this off a little bit too.
Yeah. It's got a really nice, gentle, warm vibe about it.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, totally.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us. We're just doing a walkthrough of new product for 2021 here with Breedlove. Angela, you've shown us the Premier series, which has been updated. We've looked at some of the new limited edition Myrtlewood models. This is the updated Legacy Concert. Do you want to show us some of the new kind of more entry-level guitars, some of the Discovery models
Absolutely.
that we updated for this year?
We have a couple of special colors we're offering. And then Luke, I'll hand you one too. So we can get them both in frame. All right, so this is in our Discovery series, which has an all mahogany top, back, and side on this guitar. This is a Concert soft cutaway. The model I'm holding is our suede finish. And then Luke is holding the seaside finish. So 2 unique colors for us that will be available in limited quantities this year.
Okay, and tell us a little bit more about these Discovery models. These are more of our entry-level price point, but still, from a playability standpoint, all the Breedlove DNA that we really work to refine here in the custom shop in Bend, Oregon, that all trickles down into these guitars. Will you tell us a little bit more about what you can expect even when you pick up an entry-level Breedlove?
Absolutely. Well, these are proprietary body shapes, so you will not find a Concert through any other manufacturer. These are true to our all of our body designs. They are built overseas to our specifications, including the thicknesses that we build at, the wood types, and bracing patterns. So you're going to get that Breedlove feel and sound and the playability all out of even our entry-level price points, such as with this Discovery. And this Discovery Limited, both of these will map at $449.
Just a great sounding guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke, when you're playing that guitar, I mean, you just played, a very high-end Brazilian rosewood guitar. I mean, you played a lot of extraordinary guitars here this morning. That guitar, does that still feel like a tool that you could use
Yeah, absolutely.
in a studio setting or like?
Absolutely, it holds up against all these other guitars as well. And for an entry-level guitar, $450, is that what you said?
Yep.
That's an awesome price. It's built in with a pickup. You got their pinless bridge on here. I really dig this. The look of this top and this finish coat on it. This is a great guitar at a really great price point for sure. Built-in pickup and tuner on it.
And there's a guitar that's hidden behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more thing I think we should show everybody. While it's not new for 2021,
Sure.
it's such a great instrument, and it's just a really exciting project that I know that we've been working on for a long time. Tell us a little bit about this guitar.
Sure. Well, what I'm holding here is our Jeff Bridges Oregon Concerto soft cutaway with the bourbon finish. And this is an all myrtle wood, solid body, built right here in our factory. And the finish is just beautiful. The wood sets that were specifically chosen for this run of instruments was just that. They were all very hand-selected for the Jeff Bridges models.
Let's see the front of that one again.
Wow.
Right? With the herringbone rosette and top perf, and then showcasing Jeff's motto all in this together, the inlay up the fretboard.
And if you're just joining us, we are live here in Bend, Oregon. We just did a tour of the Breedlove workshop. And we actually saw this guitar getting strung up and strummed for the first time. If you missed that live tour, you can go back to our website, show.breedlovemusic.com, and you can watch any of these live sessions that are archived there. But you can see this guitar coming together. This guitar is just beautiful. The amount of figure, the coloration, I mean, this is just an outstanding looking guitar, and I'm really curious to hear how it sounds.
Sure.
I will trade you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Okay, and we have one more guitar here to show off. I almost forgot about it. I don't know how I could have forgotten about it. Ange, why don't you tell us a little bit about this 30th anniversary Northwest Classic, a really important guitar.
Yes, I would love to. So, to speak to the beautiful myrtle wood that we just were able to hear in that concerto, we have a very special model here to reveal this year. This is the 30th anniversary Northwest Classic. So this year, Breedlove is celebrating our 30th year of shipping guitars. Woohoo! And we wanted to celebrate by looking back at some of our most famous models that we've built over the years. Starting off with the Northwest Classic. This was first built in 1996 and was always built with a concert soft cutaway body shape, paired with a beautiful Sitka spruce top and just an exquisitely figured set of myrtle wood back inside. This is adorned with figured walnut binding, a maple neck, and then a reimagined design, always speaking to the Pacific Northwest elements in the design of this guitar. Kind of looking to the other elements of a salmon here. We have a king salmon inlay. This is built with a myrtle wood material for the inlay, as well as the rosette. An engraved myrtle wood rosette. We have a myrtle wood purfling. Simple, elegant. Went back to the winged bridge. So using the original winged bridge design. And another fun detail to speak to the years, the old BG Co. logo, also in myrtle wood on the headstock.
Beautiful. Let's hear how it sounds. That
Yeah.
sounded beautiful.
Yeah, this is a totally rich sounding guitar.
Just a beautiful guitar. And for folks, if you're just joining us, we're doing a walkthrough of new product for 2021 here live from the custom shop in Bend, Oregon. This guitar, the 30th anniversary Northwest Classic, we have some really interesting storytelling that is in the new Breedlove Winter Show magazine. If you head over to our website, show.breedlovemusic.com, you can find a whole bunch of great resources for this whole live event. One thing that you'll see is a link at the top to the Winter magazine. You'll have a bunch of storytelling about traveling to the Oregon coast and learning about the Pacific Northwest and the forests where all these woods come from. You can see a lot more photography, video, audio samples of this guitar in that magazine, and also learn about a number of topics, artists. A really great addition to this entire experience here is to check out that Breedlove Winter magazine. So if you haven't done so, give it a shot. Additionally, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of live events during this whole show. I'll rip through the schedule of events real quick since I have everybody here. Today we did a live tour of the Breedlove workshop. You can check that out, archived on that website. We just wrapped up going through a bunch of new product. At 1 o'clock, we're going to be talking about the Breedlove revolutionary body shapes. We'll be sitting down with builders and designers and actually talking about how they design the shapes and then answering any questions that you may have. At 3 o'clock, we're going to go through the organic collection. At 5 o'clock, we're going to do a Q&A and a recap of the day's events. So join us there if you'd like to chat with any builders or designers and ask any questions that you have about Breedlove. And then tomorrow, starting off at 9 a.m., we're going to do a sound optimization tour right in the back of the workshop here. We're going to take you through that whole sound optimization process and show you how we make Breedlove guitars sound as good as they do. At 11, we have a custom design experience with Angela Christensen and Erica Moore. That's going to be a really fun deep dive into building custom guitars. If you love beautiful guitars, you do not want to miss that session. At 1 o'clock, we're going to talk about exotic tone woods. We're going to pull out all the beautiful tone woods. We're going to talk about what makes them sound the way that they do. We're going to talk about everything that you could want to know about tone woods and answer any questions. At 3 o'clock, this is really great, the Brazilian rosewood experience. We're going to take you back into the archives to look at the largest collection of legally documented Brazilian rosewood in the world. And at 5 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to wrap everything up as well. And so the next 2 days, we're going to have a ton of really fun events going on, a lot of live broadcasts, and we're just so happy to have you here with us. I want to thank Angela Christensen, product designer and developer here on our right, Mr. Luke Basil from Rainmaker Studios all the way in Washington. Thank you for coming and playing for us. Luke, do you want to play us a little bit of music on that beautiful 30th anniversary guitar as we sign out?
Yes, I do.
And folks, if you have any questions, you can always ask them here. And if you have questions later on, feel free to email us at social@tohguitars.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 1 o'clock for the next live session.